Okay, today we're playing a game on Dorado. We are in the Gold SR range, and we will be playing Widowmaker the entire way through. And our current team composition is Reinhardt, Roadhog, Pharah, Widowmaker, Mercy, and Zenyatta. So, quite boring, honestly. I'm in this game. I'm the Reinhardt. You'll see me occasionally feeding in the background, so that's fun. I was on one of my 9 Smurfs, because not... Oh, were you boosting people? No. They're boosting me. Don't worry, you will see me feeding in the background every now and then. So we've gotten a subtle hint that there's a Doomfist outside. Mostly that we saw him through the door and his particle effects came through the door. It's alright. Zenyatta told him he wasn't having none of that. We faceplant into the wall. Excellent. Wonderful. So, I've gotten killed over there. Good job, me. And... Dorado's not like the easiest Widowmaker map right at the start, because, you know, you can stand on the other roof, but, like, it's kind of exposed. There is the roof behind us on the right that you can stand on. You know, we've gotten away from the Reinhardt, but being in the street isn't necessarily any better, as we'll see in a moment. We're fucking dead now, aren't we? Yeah. It's alright, their entire team was overextending like absolute champions. So, they lost that fight regardless, because you don't fight in the street. It's just not done. They also have a Doomfist. They have a Doomfist all game. Like, he's one of those people. This is a long game. He plays Doomfist the entire way through. 9 never gets any better, really. So, you see, over here, I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going in anyway. I ain't stopping just because I failed the Earth Shatter. So, you know, we're playing Widow. We're sitting all the way back here, trying to shoot people in the head, preferably. Chuck that Venom Mine in there. Chuck that Venom Mine in there. Also, aim better.
No. Now I have to walk.
That's me in the background complaining. So you can hear me complaining, and then occasionally I'll talk over myself to complain. It's incredible. So here comes Doomfist. Here comes Doomfist. He's upset about that, but unfortunately he's not coming back. He ain't that foolish. So optimistic. He ain't coming back. Go do something else. Maybe he comes back. Unlikely. He'd have to be really stupid to come back that way. So they have a Widow now, and both of our supports just died. In a rare moment of conservative play, I decide to back out because both of the supports are dead rather than charging in regardless. Seeing as we don't have control of the high ground above or over there, this is kind of a scary point to be playing Widowmaker on as well. Because yeah, we can stand up here, but they have a Widow and a Diva, so up here isn't necessarily that safe. Look, there's their Widow shooting at us right now. So, the whole team's dead right now. Shouldn't really be peeking the corner. I know it's to pick up the health kit. Still shouldn't have really peeked the corner. Oh, she was killing Mercy, so we got to kill her. Who's laughing now? No, it's a Widowmaker game. There's a lot of, like, aim better stuff, usually, compared to anything else. Like, we have, now that we've started gaining some momentum, we can come and stand up here. And the scary thing is that, like, their Widow comes around this doorway and we're not expecting it and she shoots us in the head. She's more likely to come out that doorway, though. Or be over there. She's dead now. So... Probably should have already used Infrasight because the enemy team's coming back. We killed him fucking regardless, but... The enemy team's coming back at this point, so sniping them as they come around the corner would be pretty sick, because we could have killed that Lucio right there. Because we're sitting, looking at Reinhardt, waiting for him to drop his shield, and then Lucio pops out. If we got Infrasight, we know Lucio's coming, and we just shoot him in the face as he's coming. We've used it now, and we're going to bully the Widowmaker a little bit more. Oh, she's upset. She's watching that kill cam light. Fuck! Infrasight. So, now, this is a very acrobatic maneuver that we've pulled off to get back up on the high ground after getting pushed off, but I'll remind you we are coming back up onto the high ground while Diva's still there. So she's in fact going to just turn and start shooting us. It was very fancy, but she's still up there. The point is that you want the D.Va or Winston to come off of the high ground, and then you hook shot back up onto the high ground. You don't want to just hook shot right back up next to the person that's trying to kill you. It's a little bit counterproductive, then they kill you. It's alright, we captured the checkpoint regardless, because they were mad staggered by that point. So, still pushing in, fight still happening. This checkpoint is quite sad to play Widowmaker on, because the only high ground you can get control over is not exactly very safe to be standing on as the attacking team, or the defending team necessarily. Sometimes we might come over here and try to bully someone around this corner. A lot of people coming out. It's alright, Doomfist's a big boy. Oh, just pop that fool. You shot him twice in the body, or just start machine gun that boy into him, like, he's basically dead. He scampers away. His pellets are not exactly something to be afraid of. Just shoot that boy. We shot that boy in the end anyway, but he came back out like a fucking fool. So, whole team's dead right now. We should be leaving. They have a Winston as well now. They have a great many things that are inconvenient. And we're just... Nope. I was going to say we're just gonna slip away, but we're going to do no such thing. We're going to come waste infrasight and like expose ourselves for no reason. This has not been a very productive use of company resources. This infrasight has done exactly nothing. We're just going to go back and look at that one again. Oh, shit, right. Whole team's dead. Yeah. Fuck. Guess I'll leave now. Let me hide under here so Winston doesn't see me. Excellent. Okay. Great. So we do know Doomfist's over there. We want Doomfist dead. He doesn't peek the corner while we're looking right at him, surprisingly enough. Oh, here comes Winston. Winston's just used his bubble light for no reason, so that's very, very wise of him. Can't quite see his head, but he's dead regardless. Didn't kill Lucio. Aim better. Killed Lucio in the end. Good job aiming better. How quickly that advice was put into practice.
Winston, more like Lewiston, am I right?
Very funny joke. Ha 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 ha. So now we've got control of, we've got momentum going forward, and the enemy team are trying quite hard to stagger themselves, which is always very helpful for us. Is always very helpful. Now they're getting bullied back into the corner. Oh! Hold on. I'm listening for Reaper. Damn, that's so much more quiet than it used to be. I'm listening for it, and I just barely heard him teleport in. Remember when Reaper would teleport in and basically just shout that he had arrived? Oh, so much quieter now. We captured the checkpoint because they were staggering out and they were in the... You know, the rush out onto the objective and hope that we can contest it moment. So now we're defending, we're having a bit of friendly banter with their McCree. We're bonding right now during the setup phase. Hopefully he uses one of his emotes and pokes his head through the door so you can kill him. Sadly not. That can happen, by the way. The most classic one is Reaper. They come up and do the emote. He leans forward so far, his entire like upper body will go through the doorway and you can just kill him in the spawn. Which is always very fun. Probably not for Reaper, but for you it'll be very fun, unless you're the Reaper. So we've seen that they have a Genji, which is kind of scary to us as Widowmaker. Fair enough, chuck it over there, seeing as Genji's probably going to go that way. Genji's coming that way, how about that? Predictable souls that they are. So he's mostly dead. Should be looking for him, because he's probably going to try and get back to his team. Because, you know, he's dying and getting collapsed on. So he's probably going to come back over in this area in a moment. So we should be looking for him. And he dies regardless. So it didn't matter. But we should have been waiting for him. Because it's pretty obvious which way he's going to go. He's going to go back to his team. Because he's spamming that I need healing button right now. You know how Genji players be. So, they're all dead. Good job, me. Oh, there's a weird fight happening where Moira's trying to flank us. Moira's... Oh my god. Moira's a flanking machine, after all. Lucio's trying to get himself killed before his team appeared. Or regrouped, rather. Oh. Nearly killed ourselves. You know how Genji players are. You gotta think real hard about if you're gonna push that button before you use deflect in front of you. You gotta think real hard about it. So they're all dead. They're all fucking dead. They died. Good job, mate. Earth shattered real good. That's how you win as Reinhardt. You earth shatter the enemy team. Reinhardt's such a bad hero. Oh my god, I hope they buff him. I got like a fucking 65% win ratio out of over 100 games. I don't know, you just earth shatter them. It's very easy. You just earth shatter the enemy team and you win the game. Shocking, I know. So she's dead, hooray. Infrasight not really very helpful right now because of where they are. They're also like all dead. So it's not even less helpful. Like, we can just kind of see them, and like, yeah, maybe we get them as they come around the edge on the truck or around the corner, but like, they're all dead. And like, we can kind of just see into that area, so it's not the most productive time to use Infrasight, and it indeed didn't end up really doing very much. So, now we get to sit here and play Widowmaker on Dorado, and then we killed ourselves. Let's go back and watch it again. Oh, he's standing perfectly still. Oh, wait. There's a really good one later. Stay tuned for a really good suicide later. Oh, it was so fucking good.
I did crouch.
I remember very vividly why I was that upset.
I did crouch.
McCree killed me, but he had like 6 hit points left. I was very upset with it. I was very upset about it. I remember it was in the large health kit area. The health kit hadn't respawned yet, and I was trying to murder him before it respawned, but he just killed me instead because he got a headshot and lived with 6 hit points. I was very upset. I remember it so vividly. I shouldn't have done it. I knew he would kill me, in all likelihood, but I thought I thought he was bad enough that he wouldn't kill me. Any play that depends on the enemy team being bad is itself a bad play. So, here comes D.Va. Fight's happening in there, we don't see her again. Mercy's dead because she got bullied to death by, D.Va. We killed Doomfist. Good job, Doomfist. We're now nearly dead. We are not really in cover right now because the entire enemy team is, like, to the left of us, so Lucio wanted that kill really bad, but he didn't actually hit us. So McCree's using that. Oh, no, McCree's already used Deadeye. Never mind. Disregard. Now's not a very productive time to use Infrasight because our whole team's dead. So even though we know where their team is and can try to shoot them around the corners, more likely we'll just get murdered trying to do so. So that wasn't a very productive time to use Infrasight either. This is very much the thing that stands out right now. Granted, when you're playing Widowmaker, there are not very many things that can stand out that are actually helpful to talk about. Because, you know, obviously aim better is happening in the background, but that's not very helpful. It's not. Someone had a big argument with me about how it being the best advice you can give someone. I'm like, no, it's actually the worst, but you know, you're actually stupid, but don't worry about it. So they're all dead. We didn't have to do anything about that one. Easy money. And so it's the best experience in Overwatch when you can win a fight and you personally didn't have to do anything to make it happen. Just sit back, recline, and rest as you are carried to the finish line. I would not. It happens all the time. I love it. It's not always about being the best. Sometimes it's just about being carryable. You're not going to carry every game. Sometimes it's just about not being heavy. An underappreciated piece of advice for video games. You're not going to carry every game. You're going to get carried in quite a few games, so just make sure you aren't heavy to the person that is actually carrying you. So our whole team just got killed. Zarya wasted Graviton, because we were already starting to lose that fight. We're dead. There's not much you can do about that one unless you're just gonna 360 no-scope all of them. You can't actually do a 360 no-scope in this game, which is perhaps the most depressing thing imaginable, really. Not a very productive time to use Infrasight again, because we are not likely to hold on to this objective, and again, we don't really get to do anything with this Infrasight, because we've basically already lost that objective, so we just use our ultimate on a point that we've already lost. And yeah, you know, it's Infrasight. It's not like we wasted fucking Graviton on a point we already lost, but we used the ultimate on a point we'd already lost. And we're not likely to get much value out of it. So, Doomfist's over there. I'm pretty sure we could have tried to kill him. Yeah, we could have tried to kill him. He was pretty out in the open. You know, he's dead now. Regardless. Didn't kill their McCree, and he rolled off the edge. McCree has, in fact, killed quite a few people. But he's the only one currently alive. Got him. Easy. So you'll notice I was, like, in their spawn. That's me, all the way out there. I'm dead now. I killed someone, though. It was worth it. Because we've got the spawn advantage. Doomfist come for us. We're dead now. There's nowhere for us to go. We can try and hook shot backwards, but with 3 hit points, be optimistic. Oh, fuck. Can't hang out up there, because the... Oh, is it funny just how things work out sometimes? Oh, I want to kill her. Oh, fuck, Diva. Oh, nice. Didn't quite kill her, but she died in the end regardless. Hooray. Nobody's noticed. This is, again, not a very productive time to use Infrasight, because there's only 2 people currently alive, and we can see them. So it doesn't end up doing very much. McCree is not quite stupid enough to kill himself on the Infrasight. So again, the Infrasight ends up doing nothing. This basically every time we push that button, I'm like, and that's not done anything. So McCree is staggered, but McCree's alive again now. I'm flanking them. Aren't you playing Reinhardt? Yes. That arrow there, that's me. I killed 2 people, though. McCree kills me again. I tried to run at him down that hallway. I almost killed him, but he killed me. Again. I was very upset about it. So you're going to see a pretty hardcore C9 happen right around now. Because I'm dead, so I'm not touching that point. And nobody else has gone to touch it. And oh, fuck. Oh, shit, right. Oh, no. So, yeah. I was dead. It's not my fault. I was busy making big plays. Look, see? I even got complimented by the enemy team. I played really badly, but they didn't punish me. So I didn't have to learn. McCree punished me a few times. I just still didn't learn. It's alright, Reinhardt's an easy hero. You just gotta earth shatter the enemy team. So, they've only got 1 minute. And, you know, they're attacking Dorado, so it's hard for them. In theory. In practice, well, you'll see. So, they're gonna have Doomfist again. You know, that's just how their life is. If they've had a Doomfist this long, he clearly ain't about to change anytime soon. So, we're... really, like, we should just kind of, like, sit over here and, like, wait. Because Reinhardt's gonna take his shield down to Fire Strike up here sooner or later. And you just aim at somebody behind Reinhardt's shield and wait. And then as soon as he takes it down to Fire Strike, which he will, you shoot them in the head. And then they e-bully the Reinhardt. They're like, why didn't you hold the shield up? Because I wanted to charge my ultimate. I'm sorry, fun police. I didn't know I was breaking the law. So McCree's breaking the law right now, and he's dead. Thank goodness. I'm also dead. Oh, no. Now their Reinhardt's dead. Oh, no. But McCree's alive again, and now our Mercy's dead. Oh, no. Things are not exactly going well. Now we are the only one alive, but as we can see, quite a few of them are still alive, so, I don't know why I'm doing that. Why are you walking forward? You know the team ain't there. You got a Zenyatta behind you. You got a Zenyatta and a Widowmaker behind you right now. All I did was bait Zenyatta into his death. It seemed like such a good idea at the time. There I go. So McCree just used Deadeye. We got him in the end. Nice. So I've come forward to use Earth Shatter while the whole team's dead. I killed one person, and now I'm gonna get bullied to death. Oh god. Oh no. I was very upset because I had pinned somebody, we charged into each other as Reinhardt, and the person that was in between us didn't die, and I was very upset about that. So, 2 people now dead because of the self-destruct. Things are not exactly going very well. You know how the story goes on a payload map where the enemy team keeps staggering, or indeed your team keeps staggering. Unless we're gonna pop out here and just kill like 4 people, you know, there's not much you can do. Granted, Widowmaker does always have that in her back pocket. You can just suddenly kill the entire enemy team. But it's not exactly a reliable strat. So, I like how we're machine gunning D.Va, and we decide, Infrasight. Yes, perhaps better times to use it. Because by the time we're actually in a position to try and use Infrasight, we've got like 2 seconds left on it. But we can also just kind of see everybody in the street anyway. So again, the Infrasight does not much. So, whole team, dead. Wonderful. Didn't die to the fire strike. I thought we were going to, but it hit the wall. We shouldn't really be peeking while we have 60 hit points, because that's just random one-shot range right there. So, is that me going forward to die? Yeah, that's me going forward to die. Nice. Nice job. I don't know, like, and now, because I'm not there to block that, this happens. Oh my goodness. Watch that Reinhardt's body. Fucking hell. Let's slow it down a little bit. That, he just suddenly goes so fast. Jesus. Fuck. Sucks to suck. Alright, that's enough slowness. Indeed. So this is the round where the really good suicide is on. You should look forward to that one. It was so good. So, they still have Doomfist, of course they do. We're going to come up here. We can see missiles coming over the top of it, so not perhaps the most recommended course of action. It's alright, D.Va never even seemed to notice us. Our D.Va just got punched to death by Doomfist, even though we knew he was here. There goes D.Va. Alright, killed him. Great. Awesome. Oh, let's get her out of the mech. Oh, we didn't get her out of the mech. Sad times, sad times. So, kind of scary to just keep standing in the street. Like, there is a roof behind you that you can stand on. Like, that's not the only roof you can stand on in Dorado. There's, like, 2 behind you as well. Which are, you know, high ground is pretty sick, and they're harder to get to. I mean, that roof can be hard to get to, depending on who you're playing, but you get the point. So, Mercy, not quite just floating around in open space in front of us. Had a couple chances to kill her, didn't actually kill her, sad times. Now their whole team is dead.
Fuck you, McCree. Fuck you.
I was very happy to have killed McCree.
3 rounds, but I fucking got ya.
I was very happy to have finally killed him. Here comes Reinhardt. And here comes the rest of... Oh. Oh. Ooh, spooky. Was he ever even actually there, or did we hallucinate it? Overshot our mark. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Wrong side. Yeah. He'd marked us for death. That was what was happening previously. I see. So, quite a few of them are dead. Moira's now dead. Hooray. Good to get some momentum so we can try and push through the opening stage of the streets. Here comes Reinhardt. Oh, hold it on his head. Hold it on his head. I know how Reinhardt players are. He wants to use that fire strike. So you use Infrasight now. We see Reaper up above. Oh. Sad. Oh, here, get ready. We're gonna watch that one again, too. One more time. I think how he shot it a couple times as well. Maybe this will work. I think it would be cool if Sombra could disarm the bomb by hacking it, but at the same time, I'm glad she can't do that. But it would be cool if she could. The EMP would have to not work if that interaction existed. So, you might have noticed things aren't really going well, and then we got killed by McCree. And now, they're using a lot of ultimates over there. We don't win. We don't get back. Sad day.
Was dead, dumbass. Oh my God.
Who got play of the game? It was the other Reinhardt, stolen.
No.
This is very stolen.
Who is tilted by the same thing?
Unbelievable. Alright, so, things that stand out the most. Aim better. Duh. And maybe use Infrasight at a slightly better time. When you can actually, like, you and or your team can actually benefit off of it. And when some of the enemy team are still alive. And preferably when some of your team are still alive as well. Because then you can actually, like, come out and try to kill people with the Infrasight. Rather than just kind of hoping they come into a position that is easy for you, like, while you're running away from half their team, hoping that the Infrasight rewards you with, like, a random kill. Yeah, basically, Infrasight and aim better. It's Widowmaker. You know how it is. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, join our Discord and you can ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. And I hope you found the video helpful. Probably not, though. Hopefully it was entertaining, though.